Gracias. Okay, Sean. First of all, when we take off, we always go to the lighthouse. Okay, can you see the lighthouse from here?
Lighthouse.
Yes?
Oh yeah.
Because in that part of the cliff, the wind crashes directly and goes up, and we have a good lift. We never go that zone because this little hill creates turbulence in the big one, the rotor.
Makes
so
sense.
we go directly. You see that? You feel that left? Yeah. Usually when we arrive to these tennis courts, we turn left. We always turn to the ocean. And we look behind before turning. Because the air traffic here, we fly with a lot of traffic. And then we do the same. We fly along the edge of the cliff. Then when I arrive to this corner, the same. I look behind and I turn right. Finally, when I want to land, I go to the ocean, because over the ocean there's no lift. So I will start to lose altitude. Tomorrow or in the next class in the sand dune, we're going to teach you how to do big gears, which is a technique to lose altitude. Okay? So look up the glider. Look up the glider for a second. Look, those are big gears. Okay? Can you see? When I do that, we lose altitude. Okay, then you can look this from.
Just pulling the A.
Exactly, because we have two A's. In this case, it's the A that goes to the wingtip. Okay, and now to enter to the park, I enter and then face the wind. Very important here to face the wind. ¿Qué pasa con Antonella?
Parece que te escucha.
Pero ¿está haciendo todo bien? Ya.
Es lo que quiere aterrizarla.
Okay, we're going to do our second flight here.
Put your arms here.
Sit down.
Take a seat. Up.
Yeah, sit down. Sit.
Okay. Don't do chauffeur.
Yeah.
That's okay. Chauffeur.
Good. Okay, you know, the idea is first go into the lighthouse, okay?
Yes, sure.
Because there we find good lift.
I understand.
And we have to try to avoid that place there, over there, the hole there, because there's a rotor.
Okay.
When you fly here solo, you're going to fly with a flag, with a student flag.
Okay.
So everybody is going to go apart.
Yeah.
Anyway, you have to know how to do the traffic. It's the same that the car traffic. You go to your right and the other person to the right.
Yes.
And here, always before turning, we look behind. So nobody is in our way. You know, here we use the lift, the wind that goes up through the cliff. That's why we soar in this place.
Yeah, amazing.
And finally, at the beginning, the most complicated part is to land in the Parapuerto, because we have a small area.
Yeah.
The advantage is that we can fail several times. So never get stressed if you fail in the beginning or the second or third. You can try several times.
Sure, I understand.
Yeah. Now we're going to the ocean to lose altitude. In the sand dune you have learned to do big gear, aren't you?
Yes.
Yes, look up, we're doing big gear.
Okay. Oh yes.
So we lose more altitude.
Yeah, I understand. So you start to go down.
Yeah.
That's it.
And then it depends on the wind, but today, because the wind is very strong, I will go to the Parapuerto when I have almost the same altitude.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
Because the wind is strong today.
Yeah.
You still have big ears.
Yes, I'm going here because the wind is strong. So I prefer to arrive very low.
Yeah, no, I understand.
When I arrive, I enter to the park slow,
Yeah.
because entering is easy, but facing the wind is difficult. So face the wind. make an effort, like a lot of body and brake, face the wind.
Face the wind.
And today it's a little bit bumpy here in the landing. And another advantage of here is, look, I'm braking a lot because we have dynamic wind, constant wind.
Sure.
So in mountain you cannot do that because you can stall the glider.
Yeah, I
But
understand.
here we can do this.
Yeah, thank you.
Only here, okay? If you go to the mountain, don't do that.
No problem. Sí, lo mismo le dije.